Everybody, it's Gabe from Gabe's Green Corner. I was just thinking about something I want to talk about. It's interesting. I've given some of my friends a lot of crap about being guys that are in their mid 20s, early 30s, and they just sit around a lot and play video games and don't seem like they do a lot. You know, they work jobs, but they don't do a lot to give back to the community. They're not real civic minded. They don't plan on settling down and having families or having houses anytime in the near future. And anybody that knows too much about me, you know that I've got a house, I've got 2 kids, I've done the college thing, and I've done a lot of other things. And it's very important for me to give back to the community. But you know, it's interesting. There have been a lot of university studies, and they've had a lot of stuff on National Public Radio talking about the boy man syndrome, how a lot of guys in my generation just don't want to settle down and don't want to take up the responsibilities that a lot of previous generations have associated with full-fledged adulthood and move on from a young adult to, you know, a typical adult. But then there's a study that came along that I heard last week on National Public Radio talking about the economy and how with the exception of the baby boomers, it's not the norm for people to jump out of college in their early 20s, be able to set down the kind of foundation and career that you actually need to be able to go out and have a family and buy a house and do all those kind of things that are associated with full-fledged adulthood. I just kind of wonder what the norm's going to be, and if it's going to be the norm to be, you know, for guys, for it to be okay to wait until you're in your 30s or maybe even 40s to go out and get a job that's going to be a real career-oriented job and start paying back to society and doing things that are, you know, that you expect of adults, I guess. If that's what's we're going to see, what are women going to do? A lot of these studies don't seem like they've really addressed women and how women are feeling about things. But I don't know. I think if I was a woman, I would be a little bit mad if the typical guy wasn't expected to grow up and wasn't expected to achieve these levels of things that you need to get to be an adult in normal society, or say past society, with the exception of what's going on right now with the economy. I was actually just talking to a friend just on the phone a couple minutes ago about a group that he's part of, and we were talking about how the guys that show up are usually wearing jeans and t-shirt, if that, and they're actually going to go out and do a dancing thing, do some formal dancing. And I said, you know what, if you wear a button-down shirt and nice pants and tuck it in, you're probably going to be dressed better than any other guy there. And I said, it's kind of funny how 2 to 1, the women are always dressed better than the guys. And it's just like, why is that? Why can't guys in my age in society seem to a large extent to really get it together and think, hey, you know what, if I want to get a girlfriend or maybe a wife or advance my career, maybe I shouldn't dress like a bum all the time. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, just wear jeans and t-shirt and do as little as possible to look like somebody that has something going on in their lives. And I'm not saying that everybody can afford to do that. Not everybody can afford to dress like you're a business person, or dress even professionally, or that kind of preppy style look. But for the people that can, why not do it? You know what, it's time for guys to start really growing up. And I know I've got a lot of guy friends that won't even listen to what I have to say about it, but it's like, if you make, you know, enough money to pay your bills and you make enough money to buy nice clothes, maybe it's time to start putting some of that money into nice clothes and put down the pizza and video games and start thinking about, you know, what else there is to do in life. Life's short, and one of the things that I've definitely learned through just a lot of things is that we need to do as much as we can with the time we're given, and to go out there and really live life to its fullest and really help people, because that's what life's about. It's about helping other people and building relationships and just doing what you can with your life. And for all the people that are, you know, boy men guys out there, or they put that label on themselves, or they just take it, you know what, you still need to do something better with yourself, because you can do what anybody else in any other society has been able to do, and just grow up and be a guy and help out with things. And I don't know, that's my spiel, I guess. I get sick of a lot of guys saying, oh, they don't want to or they don't have to. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, bad. There's a lot of good stuff going on in the world, but, you know, it's up to all of us to work together to make a better world for tomorrow's generations. And I don't like that a lot of people in my generation sit around doing nothing and think that's okay. So let me know what you guys think. Like it or not like it. Post a video response. If you like it, give me the thumbs up down below. If not, thumbs down. And, you know, give me your comments. I want to hear from what you guys have to say out there, especially guys that range between, say, 22 and 35. What do you think about people that refuse to grow up, sit around, play video games, and eat a lot of pizza instead of going out and getting a girlfriend, dressing up a little bit, and building a professional life for yourself? People that have done that and they're in that grades group, why'd you do it, and what kind of rewards do you feel like you're reaping that maybe other people aren't in your age group? Thanks, everybody.